my grandma and my mom were just gone, and it's like me and my 3 little brothers.
Marlyn Stanfield can remember the time he lost hope. A once promising student suddenly faced with hardships, Marlyn couldn't find the motivation to go to school.
I couldn't focus at all in class. I went from A's, B's to D's and F's like that, just instantly. I did not think I was gonna graduate, did not. I didn't see it at all.
But thankfully, someone could see a future for Marlyn, a mentor in the form of an educator. Soon, his story changed.
But he also showed me that tough love, the way you gotta keep pushing forward. And he always been hard on me to make sure I was gonna be successful and worked hard despite everything I was going through. And they just saw the potential in me when I didn't see it in myself.
Marlyn's story of success isn't unusual. That's because the turnaround in his life mirrors a district-wide turnaround that began 5 years ago with the introduction of a new strategic plan. A plan focused first and foremost on the achievement and well-being of every student, including those like Marlyn, knowing that we all have a role to play at the district level, in the schools, and in the community. At the district level, we've prioritized developing the whole child. We've introduced new programs and school themes designed to meet students where they are. In offering everything from the arts to career training and to schools for special needs students with dyslexia and autism, families are being impacted.
He was nonverbal. Since he's been here, he's learned a lot. He is using more words. He can count to 10. I wanted him to get that experience as if he was a normal child. So that was a great thing to just know that DCPS had a school like that available.
Even with a growing number of options, maintaining consistency has remained a constant. Under the strategic plan, district administrators and teachers collaborate to create uniform and comprehensive curriculum unique to Duval County. This ensures that no matter what school your child attends, students are exposed to the same rigorous instruction, and educators are on the same page.
They have an expectation of what they're supposed to be doing or what they're supposed to be learning. And when the kids have expectations and they're clearly defined, it's easier for them to live up to them.
Helping students meet those expectations has meant bringing data and technology to the forefront. And this wasn't just about adding more computers and better infrastructure in all our schools, which we did. This was about making real-time data available and accessible to principals and teachers, giving them the tools they need to analyze, strategize, and improve student outcomes.
It's really, truly at my fingertips. All of it in a format then that I can sort and I can work with and say, okay, to my teachers, here's where we are, here's what we've got to do to move. Because we want to move every student.
It helps the kids to know where they are. It helps me to provide instruction for the children. The kids also know what their targets are. They know how many points they need to gain by the end of the year to show growth. So it's not about the proficiency level, it's about growth for every child.
The use of data has not only given rise to new levels of student growth, it's also created new pathways for professional development. Through professional learning communities, teachers are working with data specific to their schools, and more importantly, learning and growing with each other.
It's not like you get it one time and it's over. It's a continued model of professional development. We're discussing it, we're coming up with strategies, and then we're going in and watching teachers do these new strategies. So they're just stepping up their teaching game every single time.
In spite of the great work taking place in our schools, we know we can't do it alone. We must engage parents, caregivers, and the community, which is why we're working with everyone from businesses to leaders to nonprofits, establishing partnerships, and bringing the community's expertise and resources into the classroom.
Duval County Public Schools leaders don't just see themselves as stewards of students, but stewards of the entire community. And so they've welcomed us and other organizations with open arms, recognizing that the district leadership don't have the answers or the capacity to solve every problem that might arise on a school campus.
Finally, in all we do, we work with our vision in mind, inspiring and preparing students for success in college or career and life. And so, putting our students in a post-secondary mindset is a priority. Whether they're taking college-level courses or participating in career and technical education, we've created more pathways than ever to help ready students for life after graduation.
I believe that the entire district had a shift in how kids perceive themselves and thinking about going on beyond getting a diploma. You have to have a change in culture. A lot of students, from my experience, have thought, oh, I just want to get to that point of graduating. I just want to earn a diploma. Now kids are seeing, I don't have to stop there. I can go on.
When they come into our school from day one, I think all administration staff, all teachers, all counselors, everybody truly takes on that challenge to make sure they encourage every student that you can. Whatever you are trying to achieve, like, it's achievable.
In looking at all of these strategies, the payoff has been significant for thousands of students. Our performance on the National Assessment for Educational Progress has helped Duval secure its place as one of the highest performing urban school districts in the country. The achievement gap continues to close, and our graduation rate has grown from 66.7% to over 80% in just 5 years. Proof that more students than ever are succeeding. Students just like Marlyn. For Marlyn, graduation represents much more than a finishing point. It's also a beginning. He is now a proud member of the United States Army, a path he says he never would have thought possible had it not been for the help of Duval County Public Schools.
5 years ago, I could not see the future that I see myself having today. And today, it's just right at the end of the tunnel, and it's right around the corner, and I'm proud.